Bad Batch Season 3 Episode 3 titled Shadows of Tantiss finds Crosshair and Omega escaping from Mount Tantiss, and with an appearance by Emperor Palpatine himself, we get that very special theme plus much more. This is Star Wars Music Analysis.
Do it.
As the episode begins back on Mount Tantiss, synth choirs enter, immediately drawing us to Omega. We see that she is back into her routine and that the clock that I mentioned in my episode 1 breakdown has continued to click on, despite its previous interruption.
Come along. There is much to do today.
The music throughout Omega's imprisonment actually gives us a feeling similar to Andor as well. The Kiners utilized the same effect of wow and flutter that composer Nicholas Britell used throughout the acclaimed series, and here we can easily hear and understand that connection. Hemlock's theme interrupts the moment as we see Crosshair and the other clones being experimented on. There's also this mystery figure that I could only assume at this point was Hemlock based on his theme entering. The tense music as Nala Se tells Omega to flee is only further enhanced by the next scene's music. As Omega goes after her datapad, we first just hear a bass drum. We can't help in this moment but feel like it's Omega's own heartbeat, pounding in her chest as her pending doom and possible freedom all loom on the horizon. Wavering synths enter as well, creating uncertainty and therefore further terror at what might be to come next. The heartbeat continues as she enters the lab. And as we see her sample enter the tester, we realize that the true clock and countdown, now accompanied by the heartbeat, has begun. A heartbeat beating with its own blood. As the Imperial shuttle approaches, we can already begin to guess who is aboard, as the shuttle is accompanied not only by 4 escorts, but also by choir. And as he's revealed, Palpatine's theme looms in the bass, an ominous presence whenever it's heard, much like its owner. Notably, Hemlock's theme is no longer present as the Emperor himself completely overshadows the Doctor. The energy of the music picks up as Omega frees Crosshair, and her not plan begins to go into effect.
Well, start talking.
I told you, we're escaping.
Why now? What's changed?
But as Omega points out Crosshair's shaking hand, the strings shake and move in half steps as well.
Fine.
Your hand's getting worse, isn't it?
It's fine.
Every scene with the Emperor continues to have music that would raise the hair on anyone's neck. The music will never move quickly around him, as he's a man of slow and intentional movements, but it's terrifying nonetheless. All the while, the clock continues to count down. As Emery confronts Crosshair and Omega, tense music underscores the tension and their continued attempt at an escape.
You should go back to your room.
You mean her cell?
You're not thinking clearly. Neither of you. But it's not...
You're a clone like us, Emery. Help us.
Escape.
As we cut back to the Emperor, his theme plays again.
Vision that we possess. There are many, even within our own ranks, who would consider much of your work an abomination. Your brilliance is a great asset to this empire.
If I am appointed these,
But as he departs, the chaos begins.
Just triggered in the lurker kennels.
seal it off.
And with it, the music immediately picks back up. The heartbeat in the music returns and continues through the continuation of the scene. As we see Omega and Crosshair in the jungle, a new ostinato enters in the base to carry us through the chase. The high strings imitate the movement, keeping the energy going.
I'm picking up something. I think it could be the ship. That way.
How good. The killer hounds.
And still, the clock pushes onward. Next, as the Lambda shuttles patrol, tribal drums enter for the next part of the chase. It's as though the heartbeat is accelerated, the weight of the moment heightened. The music builds further and further as the battle unfolds. The music almost sounds triumphant, but quickly cuts off as the ties close in on the shuttle. Meanwhile, the clock has finally run out as Omega's blood has been sampled. As it comes back with the results, we briefly hear the beginning of Palpatine's theme and understand the importance and connection of this moment.
It's Omega.
But it turns out to be a saving grace for Omega for the moment.
Call them off.
But sir,
And as Hemlock plans his next move, his theme finally comes back, along with more danger from him than ever before.
I have the full resources of the Empire at my disposal. We will find her.
But I absolutely would love to know what all of you think as well. Obviously, with a 3-part season opener, a single episode only has minimal impact, but how did this episode leave you feeling? Tell me in the comments below what you think. Consider checking out my Patreon page using the link in the description, where you can help support this channel for as little as $1 a month, or download PDFs and MP3s of projects as I complete them, along with other perks at higher tiers. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of a galaxy far, far away, and as always, may the be with you.